What's good with you? So this video right here is about mirrors. Scrying. That's what those witches and people like that do. They communicate with the underworld. And the Mayans and the Aztecs, they were involved in this, which is probably the fall of the Mayans and the Aztecs. I don't know. You tell me what you think, but it says one of the most prominent methods of prediction in the ancient Mayan world was the use of polished mirrors to gaze into the other world, underworld, and divine the future. All right. Specimens of these most circular mirrors were made of fragments of iron ore, tiled like mosaic and mounted. Is that right? Yeah. And mounted on a slate backing, ranging from 600 BCE to 900 CE in origin, suggesting that they played a role in the Mayan culture across a broad period of time. According to literature on the subject, the Mayans attached a mystical importance to reflective substances. Reflective items were often worn and wielded by the upper echelon of Mayan society, and only the most skilled stoneworkers and artisans were chosen to create specialized iron ore mirrors. So you see a picture down there they got, and that's him. He got the mirror just right there in front of him. So he's a medium, basically, and the mirror is a medium to the other world. You know what I'm saying? So that's the middle man. Alright. Per mind lore, the gods unhappy with humans' abuse of their full capabilities of sight reduced what mankind could see. However, they granted shamans and kings the roles of interpreters. Using specialized mirrors, they could scry into mystical underworld, and catch glimpses of the future and the will of the gods. Thus, they gained power from the role they played, held a conduit between ordinary people and the gods. All right, you see that mirror on the screen right there, right? That's one of the black mirrors, and it look just like your phone, don't it? Look just like the screen on your phone on your TV. Yeah, they fooled us and they got us with these in our houses right now. You know, they use crystal balls, they use fire, any reflective object. They could use water to do it, to communicate with these underworld things. So what they was doing, they were scrying. The Mayans, the Aztecs, they were scrying. It's to foretell the future using a crystal ball or other reflective objects or surface. You see, like it is just not a crystal ball. Or it's just not a mirror. That mirror that's in your bathroom or whatever. That's something right there. They use those too. You know, I'll tell you how I know. But hold on. What happens when you scry? Scrying is a form of divination that involves staring into reflective surfaces. Practitioners look at mirrors, fire, or water in hopes of seeing images or visions. The visions that are seen during scrying sessions often provide hints to things to come in the future. So they talking about things to come in the future. I don't know. I had to look into the scrying situation because, I made a mistake and I did it myself. When I was 17, I did it by mistake. And I recently had went on YouTube and I went to go see if anybody had done it by mistake too. And it was people doing it on purpose, and they was explaining what they see in the mirror as he's doing it, as he's staring at himself. And they say some people see babies, some people see old people, some people see a dead person in their family, what else they say? The future husband, something like you do the shit on Halloween, you see your future husband or something. Don't do it. I'm telling you, man, the mirror is really what they're talking about. It's really a true portal to something else. And if you fuck with that shit, it's gonna mess you up if you ain't built strong. Man, you wanna hear something crazy though? Like I was 17 and I just finished cutting my hair. And I was in the bathroom and I'm looking at my lineup. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, how you do when you all into myself, at this point. So I'm staring at myself and some say, hey, look into the mirror. Look close. So I look a little closer into the mirror. And I got to the point to where I was staring exactly into my pupils through the mirror, like directly in my pupils. And I was so close to the mirror. I was probably a few inches away from it. And I backed up from the mirror. Bro, my whole face won't my face no more. I was something else, man. I had fucking scales. I had a devilish grin on. It kind of seemed like favored me, but it was a fucking whatever you consider reptilian to be. That's exactly what the fuck it was. That's what it was. I'm telling you. Slit eyes. Slit eyes. For real. I was my skin was like a motherfucking greenish brown. I won't never forget this. I told my mom about it, and she called me the next day like, man, you just scared me. I'm scared to look in the mirror. Because she know I don't play. I don't be lying about stuff like this, you know. Like, I had told my homeboy, because I would never tell nobody, because you can't tell people stuff like this. Just like if you seen a UFO, you'd be like, nah, I can't, nah. But I told my homeboy, and he told me the same shit happened to him. He was laying on his bed looking in the mirror, had one of them hand mirrors, looking into the mirror, and his face did something. I ain't even ask him what it did, because I just knew I went crazy at that point. But no bullshit. Stay out those mirrors, man. The fallen angels gave us that type of shit. That's how these motherfuckers was communicating with the other world, which means the underworld. I'm telling you, this shit is very serious. They not just putting all them reptilians and all that shit on TV for no reason. And that's why I make so many videos about stuff like that, because what I saw in the mirror that day, that shit fucked me up for a minute, man. I was looking at myself. I still don't mess with the mirror, right? Like right now, I'm in and out. I'm in and out. I don't mess with that mirror like that. And then to notice that you got the witches and shit, they using the black mirrors. And I'm holding one right now talking to y'all. That's why you can't trust shit you see on TV, man. It's all a spell. Everything is backwards in the mirror. Everything is reversed. Man, stay out that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be into that vanity, because that was one of the things that the fallen angels was trying to get us into, and they did it. War, all these type of things. The mirror alone is a weapon, man. You don't have to believe me, but go look it up. This shit give man in the mirror a different meaning, don't it? These people in the videos, man, they're pushing out. Michael Jackson had a room full of mirrors. R. Kelly had a room full of mirrors. Why celebrities got a room full of mirrors? Unless they scrying. I'm telling you. I made a mistake and did that shit, bro. I regret it, but at least I know it's more. That's what allowed me to know. I've been put in a position where I done seen a lot, been dealt with a whole bunch of crazy stuff, and it was to make me who I am. So I'll be the person that don't care if you call me crazy or whatever. I'll be that, like Red Man say. But at the end of the day, this shit is crazy. It's a medium. It's a medium to another side.